Well, a disturbing new scam has seen more than 100 strangers turn up to a Brisbane home unannounced at all hours of the day.
Bogus sellers stealing the address of a Queensland couple and using it in fake ads on Facebook Marketplace. Victims Jared and Lee join us now in Jindalee. Jared, good morning to you. Nice to see you guys. I'm sure this has been a horrible ordeal for you. Tell us how it all started.
Morning. Yeah, it was last year in July. We had a lady and her son rock up, knocking on our door, asking to collect a bike. And we were very confused. We knew nothing about it. And then after that, we just got stranger after stranger coming to collect all sorts of things.
I mean, Leah, I guess initially, as you said there, it would have been quite puzzling, right? But when did it start to become a bit frightening? When we're talking about a volume of people, how many were coming to your door?
So over the course of about the next 4 or 5 months, we had more than 100 groups. So not people, but groups showing up at our home. And they were just the ones that we actually knew about. So it really became a bit of a safety issue for us because we didn't know these people. And I guess the real concern for us was that some people were actually travelling very long distances. They had trailers on the back of their cars picking up big items. And the concern was, what if someone's really upset and really angry? So, yeah, it definitely it went from being a bit bizarre, like that's weird, to what are we going to do to make ourselves feel safer?
And you got a couple of kids too, so what did you do to make yourself feel safer?
Yeah, you can see the sign there that I created and put out the front. So that really worked well because we were getting people come up to our door. We didn't have a fence. We put a barricade across the driveway because cars would come up into our driveway. We reported it to the police, reached out to the local member. We were just trying everything we could, really.
I mean, it is such an odd one, isn't it? And they presumably just chose your address at random. How were you able to actually stop it? Did police get involved? Were they able to end it?
Well, it took a while. So every person that we did actually interact with, we asked them to report the listing. We tried to find the listing to report it as a scam on Facebook. That didn't really seem to do anything. So we did reach out to the police, but it was really our local member who had a contact at Meta. So 4 or 5 months down the track, suddenly it all stopped, thank goodness.
Well, this is the problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
That Facebook doesn't seem to take too much responsibility and certainly doesn't take immediate responsibility when people's safety is in question.
Totally, yeah. We're just glad that it stopped. We just felt powerless and it was a big invasion of privacy. So, yeah, thank God it stopped.
So what sort of I mean, you're out the front of this, which is great because people need to be aware of this at Facebook Marketplace. What is your message?
I think a lot of the people that we did speak to, and thankfully they were all really, really good people, they all had a bit of a gut feeling that something was a bit off. They felt like it, in hindsight, that it was probably a little bit too good to be true. So I think those gut feels are really important. And then aside from that, I think if you're dealing with someone who seems to almost be too responsive, immediately replying and giving you an address within 2 messages, I would see that as a bit of a red flag. And so, yeah, we just hope people can stay a bit safer and that Facebook can do a bit more to provide a marketplace for people where you can exchange goods in an environment where you feel it is safe.
Yeah, don't hold your breath.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on, guys. I appreciate it.
Thanks,
Glad you're
guys.
okay.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my God. Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?